Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo Select Care.
Half a day, I'm Claire Calvo, bringing you your weekly renewal. I am back with Trina Borja. Half a day, Trina.
Half a day, thank you.
Nowadays, there is this whole other level of cyberbullying.
Yeah.
And it's interesting because it seems just as, if not more, damaging on the kids. I mean, you know, you're hearing of suicide rates with kids.
Yes.
Getting younger and younger, and just it's the level of anxiety and fear. And can you touch on that a little bit on bullying?
I think especially for cyberbullying, it's really hard to get down to why is it transpiring, and more so, you know, the children that get bullied oftentimes just want to be accepted by their peers and are not. So if that person is bullying them, they're going to say, you don't tell anybody or I'm going to do something to so-and-so, somebody that they care about. They don't know that that's not going to happen, especially when they're the younger group. Electronics has caused quite a bit of unfortunate things that happen throughout anyone's lifetime.
Yeah.
And it's hard to get to the bottom of it, but that's really going to be the core of everything, right? Is to understand, know your child well enough, know children well enough to say, let's talk about this. What can we do to help you understand that those bullies are doing this for a reason, whatever it might be. I've always thought that no matter what that bullying looks like, there's jealousy involved somewhere, no matter what. You might not even know what that jealousy is, but that person who's bullying you sure is jealous of something.
And they're probably not even aware of it either.
Exactly.
They don't realize they're
just automatic
biased
for them,
right?
That, you know, if they say, oh, this person's doing this to me, what can we do to change that?
Yes.
Or what can we do to help you get through this? It's really hard. Children are just so, they just want everybody to accept them, especially their peers.
You touched on screen time and being on electronics. Even with my own son, if he is watching something, I could tell if he just engaged in a conversation on a WhatsApp chat or whatever, like he watches all of his soccer, his football stuff, fishing, all these things that he loves to learn about, even cooking. There's also the other side of that, right? Of seeing like how certain kids talk to their parents and thinking it's okay. So it's, again, that full gamut of what they're exposed to.
That would be a personal preference of mine. You know, my children didn't really grow up with a lot of this social media stuff. Children all the way up through 17, 18, 25 are still having a lot of brain development. There's certain areas, you know, birth to 3 years is very critical, no screen time, you know, maybe adding it in for some educational, but personally, I think there's so many other things that you could do spending time with your child.
And so now as we're moving into the summer, and that's why I think it makes sense that Children's Mental Health Awareness is in May. It's like the last month going into summer. So during summertime, free time, idle time, do you have, what are some tools?
It's definitely something outside of electronics. You want to try to keep them in some sort of either organized or scheduled type of
having structure
for them to stay busy. So throughout these 3 months, maybe 2 weeks in 1 month, 2 weeks in another month, get them into something, and then ask them what kinds of activities they want to do for the summer that you can help them get to or aspire to. It keeps them active, it keeps their brain moving. Go out and check, you know, maybe go on a hike with them, and maybe it doesn't have to be Monday through Friday. Maybe you change a schedule or do something with them on the weekends and then lead it into what can we do to keep this same activity going for the rest of the week, and then next week you do something different.
Do you see a drastic difference between kids in two-parent households and those in split or single?
A two-parent household should have both parents being active with their children and their family. You need to be an active participant in the family that is yours.
Not a piece of furniture.
It doesn't matter what that family looks like, right? The child should be the priority. And again, it is really, really tough, but being an active participant in your own child's life is going to help them understand that they can still fall back on you, they can still trust you. And it's a learning experience for us as parents too, because I'm telling you, at any age, we learn how to be a different parent. You're going to learn how to be a different parent as KP gets into his teenage years, and then when he gets into his young adult years, you're just going to be a different parent every single stage of his life. Take care of yourself the best way you can, because that makes you a better person to take care of others around you, especially the children.
Yes. Thank you so much, Trina.
You bet. Thank you.
Thank you all. I will see you next time on your Weekly Renewal.
Weekly Renewal is brought to you by Calvo's Select Care.